hey, they're going to do a little bit something different than what we normally do here on this channel. Typically, we're messing around with old cars, building something, fixing something, adding something, deleting something, whatever it may be, pulling something out of a barn that's really cool. But today, I want to talk about this Grilla Grills Kong. No, I'm not sponsored by him or anything like that. It's just that, you know, typically when I'm in the shop, I'm often smoking some meat in the process. I'm right on the other side of the garage door, smoker's going, we're doing up some ribs or brisket or something fun. Thanksgiving is in a couple days. We're going to be doing the turkey in the Kong. So if you're looking for a video on why I chose the Kong over all the other options that are out there, this isn't the video for you. If you have made the decision to purchase a Grilla Grills Kong and you're kind of curious about how does it arrive to the house, how hard is it to assemble, what's the quality of all that stuff after doing it, I think you'll be interested in the video because I literally have just done that over the last 2 days. So that's what it's about. It's a little bit of a stretch, but you know what? It's got 4 tires. It's got pretty cool aluminum wheels on it. It's steerable. It's cool. We're going to do it. And it's pretty manly. So here we go. Thanks. So I'm sitting outside in the gator waiting because I just got a call from FedEx delivery freight, and they will be coming in a 30-something foot semi to deliver. All right, so I placed the order and they shipped it the next day, so no sweat with it getting here nice and quick. And this is the way they're coming, FedEx Freight. So if you've got one on your way to you, be prepared for a semi. All right, well that took all of about 5 minutes from when they pulled in until it's loaded on the back of the gator here. And great guys, really helpful, 2 of them. And we're off to the next stop. Voila. So here we are. Pretty sure this box here is going to be the diffuser plate. And then of course the Kong in the middle. Looks like we've got a packing list here right up on top, which is good. And then I think this big box here will be the off-road cart. Again, it's one of the things, I mean, I read a lot of good reviews on the Kong as a whole, but you know, losing a $1,000 plus smoker because I hit a little teeny pebble with a little teeny caster and the whole thing tipped over, that sucks. So this cart with the, I forget if they were 4 or 6 inch wheels, is really one of the things that was a tipping factor for me of going with these. I wouldn't have done it if I hadn't heard good things about the Kong, but in reality, the cart is the thing. So let's dig into this. This box here will be the diffuser, I'm sure. Nicely packaged. Looks just like the one that I had from my big green egg. It's got, it says Kamado, I think that's how you pronounce it, Kamado cart instructions. We'll put that together here in a minute. Yeah, pretty cool. Looks pretty simple. Again, nice packaging, good styrofoam. The wheels. Oh, this is nice. So this looks like the base that everything just sits in. Nice big piece. Those Grilla grills. Like a laser cut into there. Powder coat and everything looks really nice. Good sturdy cardboard. More styrofoam. One of the things I remember about these is that they come pretty much all assembled, which is great because I remember having to assemble my big green egg, and what a pain in the backside that was to do alone. And well, that's some big thick cardboard. So here's the cart assembly instructions. I'm not going to go through everything and make you all sit there and watch me assemble it, but I will assemble it, and we'll just put it on fast forward here, and I'll give you an idea how long it takes. That's a bad boy. Yeah. All right, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it'll sit in something like that, and then there's straps. Nice. Come up, so I'll do those next. Sweet. So with these straps, this is what you loosen up to loosen the band, okay? And then to put the straps on, what I did was I'm just feeding the beveled edge of the strap through here so that it's through there, and then I'm working it over and pull that out a little bit. Now you can see it's behind the strap, and then I'm just going to work it around over to this other side where we have, see it there, and then it's going to come down onto the cart right here, and it's going to go into that hole. All right, so we're going to go down into the cart, make sure nothing's twisted, and then work back up through there, open up the buckle, fish the beveled edge through like that, and then I'm leaving them loose because I need to go back over and tighten the strap back up. Here's my Kong all assembled. Assembly time was quite a bit longer than what I had anticipated. Much of that is on me because I don't typically read instructions real well. I'm a good reader, but I just don't typically read them. And I like to figure out how things go together. And although I did do that, there was a couple support pieces that I missed, and that required me to take the bottom part of the cart apart to reassemble it with those proper pieces. Again, they were in the instructions, I just didn't read them. But boy, it went together really well. Fit and finish on the cart was fantastic. The powder coating is very nice. All of the hardware is stainless steel. They even give you these little plastic caps into any holes that are in the cart that are not used. So I thought that was really a nice touch. Aesthetically, it's very pleasing. I like the fact that the cart has bracketry on each side, so you can remove the side tables and put them down in there to reduce the size of this thing when you're storing it. I love the tires and wheel setup on this cart. Typically when you hear me loving tires and wheels, it's on something like the Bel Air over there, but in all reality, they're solid rubber. They're, I believe, 8 inches tall. They have a wheel that actually aesthetically is pleasing, and it even came with a center cap for all you car people out there. You get a screw on with these itty bitty little Phillips head screws. You get to put those on. So fit and finish, fantastic. Everything about it, great. Stainless stuff, all good. The egg itself, great. I guess they don't call it an egg, sorry. The Kong itself, fit and finish, great. No nicks in the porcelain or any of that stuff. Some of the things that are different than the egg that I really like the fact that this top vent bolts into the top housing. And the reason for that is on my other one, it just fit over the top. It didn't bolt in. You'd lift up the top sometimes, and if you were a little bit aggressive with it, then that would fly off and be a problem. I like this double-decker setup that we've got up here for the grates. They are stainless, a little bit thinner, I think, than what we had on the egg, but that's probably fine. So you can double your capacity depending on what you're smoking. I've never had one of those, so I'm looking forward to trying it, and it easily comes apart. You can lift up, and this stuff just comes apart real easily. I like the fact on the grates that you can lift these things, and you can even lift the bottom one if you needed to add a little bit more charcoal into the process. So all of that's really good. I love the woodwork is very nice. Again, you know, you're touching it a lot, it's going to get worn and get dirty, but boy, it's starting off looking really good. And again, I love the fact that the side tables are not permanently affixed to it. You can easily remove them, no tools required, just lift and pull and raise it up, store them down in the little cart like I mentioned earlier, and that's really good. From an assembly standpoint, the instructions were good. I wouldn't say they were great, but they were certainly good enough. There was nothing left out. Every single component was there. There was nothing left over, which was great. If I were to make one recommendation, the only thing that I see that I think they could really improve upon is when you drop the smoker into this off-road cart, there's nothing between the porcelain base and the powder-coated base on the cart. And it makes it move around really easily. It's slippery. Now you get these straps that they give you to strap it to the cart, which obviously makes a lot of sense, but it still is going to move around some. I would think that they could put some kind of rubber padding down there that would give a little bit more friction from the base to there. Again, might be minor, might not ever be an issue, but for somebody who moves it around a fair amount like I will, I think that makes sense. But I'm real excited about it. I love the fact the cart steers. The little handle has 3 different levels of adjustment, so depending on height, which is good. So all in all, very pleased with this. And other than that, it's all good. Look, I'm not gonna get into my cooking style or what I do because I just do what I do. I don't claim to be really good at this, although my ribs are really good. So we'll see, but that's it for my Grilla Grills Kong. Thrilled with it, and cut.